Here's a 10-minute stretching routine. We're gonna start with kneeling hip flexor stretch. The back foot, top of the foot is against the floor. We're here. Keep your chest up. Instead of getting into this position, be more here. Think about driving this knee down into the floor, squeeze your tush, and press the top of your foot into the floor. It's gonna build tension, you'll feel this open up. Let's hold this for 20 seconds. Now take the same side arm, raise it up, and then rotate. Keep pressing that knee into the floor, squeezing your tush on this side, and reach up and over. As you do this, think about sucking your tummy in. You'll feel it stretch the fascia here of your lower abdomen. Great way to open up the oblique fascia. And release. Let's get the other side. Start for 20 seconds here. And then reach the arm up. Gently rotate and go over. Keep pushing that back foot, the top of that foot, gently into the floor. Build tension. You'll feel more of a stretch in front. Gently draw the tummy in, the belly button in, get the oblique fascia. And release. Now we're going to come down into frog. Knees go wide, feet are a little closer and back, elbows come down to the floor. We're getting the groin here. So it looks like this. And you can gently, very slowly rock back and forth, just very slowly. You don't want to go fast. Sit your bum back towards your heels. You'll feel that open up slightly different part of the adductors. And then if you come forward, it just subtly changes the stretch. Just very slowly work through this range of motion. And then slowly come up. Now, pigeon. Left leg comes forward, right leg goes straight back, top of the back foot is on the floor. Start up here, and then just gently rock into that hip and come back up. So lean in, back up, very slowly. And then when you find a nice spot to settle into, settle in, bring your forearms down to the floor. Hold here for a few seconds. Really try to straighten the back leg behind you. Reach back, make it as long as you can so you're opening up this hip here as well. And then after about 15 seconds, we're going to come back up under our hands, reach back, grab the ankle. So now we're stretching the front of the right leg here, and also the hip on the left on the posterior side. We're going to grab and then release, and then bend Gently grab, feel the pull in front of the right thigh, and release. And again. We're gonna do that 5 times. Nice and slow, and release. Change. Right leg comes forward. Right leg forward, left leg back. Good. Just gently move around, hunt around, and find those tight spots in the back of the right hip. Settle into a nice spot. Slowly bring the forearms down and hold here. Come up onto the hands. Take the left hand, reach back for the left ankle, bend the left knee, and let's stretch both the posterior aspect of the right hip and the front of the left thigh together. Gently hold, let the ankle go. We're going to pump that 5 times nice and slow. Last one, hold and release. Good, we're gonna go onto our backs. You need a belt for this or some type of strap. I'm just using a belt. I'm gonna hook it under the right foot, toward the ball of the foot, here. Keep the left leg straight, lie right back. Gently pull the toes towards your nose. We're gonna get the calf and hamstring here. And then use the resistance of the belt to gently do some ankle pumps. We're gonna do 10 ankle pumps. Keep the leg as straight as you can. I don't mind a slight bend here, honestly. Just as long as you feel that stretch in the back of the leg. Use that resistance. You're gonna feel a nervy type stretch here potentially. So just as you are pulling your toes back, just tap that sort of extreme tightness that you may feel in the back of the leg or behind the knee. Just tap that tightness and then flex the toes. So really get a stretch and then release it. You don't want to hold that nerve stretch for too long. Good. 10 reps, change feet. And release. We're gonna come back to the right leg again. This time we're gonna do a static hold on this stretch. So no ankle pump. We're here. We're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. Try to keep the rest of your body relaxed. You wanna breathe into these stretches, especially if they're intense. The idea is we want the nervous system to let things go, and we do that by breathing into the tightness. Good, 20 seconds, change sides. If you want to here, you can let the leg fall out slightly. Sometimes I'll just gently rock back and forth just to change the angle. You'll see how that feels a little bit different in the hamstring. You'll get slightly different fascial lines stretched out. release. All right, we're gonna come into downward dog. So come into tabletop position. And then press back, drive the heels to the floor. Keep your fingers spread, arms straight. And then we're gonna walk in place here. One calf down, the other up. Just rock nice and easy. Then go ahead and plant the feet, and then push your chest back towards your feet. Hold. And then release. Come down onto your stomachs here. We're gonna go into this upward dog position. Gently look up toward the ceiling. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears here. If this bothers your lower back and there's too much compression, just come down onto your forearms. Just gently press your hips down onto the floor and look up. Try to keep your chest up and your shoulders away from your ears. Hold here. If you can be here, be here. In this position, just do some gentle neck nodding. Again, if this is too much compression on your lower back, just come down to this position and work right here. Ten nods. Good, relax. Come back onto your heels, rock into child's pose. Reach your arms forward. We're gonna take 10 big breaths trying to expand the rib cage. You can set your forehead on the floor. Big breath in through your nose, feel your rib cage expand. And then breathe out through your mouth slowly. 10 deep breaths. Rock your body weight forward slightly. We're gonna reach the left hand forward. Take your right hand, thread it underneath, put the palm down. Now rock forward onto your knees, reach the left hand forward, take the right hand, thread it underneath the left arm, and rotate to the left. Get your right ear on the floor, reach the left arm as far forward as you can. We're threading the needle here. Try to push your right shoulder down into the floor and create some tension in your middle back. You should really feel some nice rotation in the mid-spine. And keep breathing, expanding the ribs, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And release. Right hand forward, take the left hand, thread it through, drop the left ear to the mat. Reach the right arm way out in front. Try to press the back of the left arm into the floor to create tension in the thoracic spine. And then breathe easy here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. and release. Good. Come on up. 10 easy reverse shoulder circles. Almost there. Now we're gonna come up into a standing lunge. Feet are pointed straight ahead. You're gonna feel a stretch in front of this back left leg. Take your hands, reach up overhead, and we're gonna laterally bend over to the right. So a big stretch in all of this lateral fascia here. Our feet are planted. Drive the back left heel down toward the floor. Reach your hands as high as you can. And switch. Draw your belly button in here. Drive the back right heel down toward the floor. Reach as high as you can, side bend as far as you can. Keep your neck neutral here. And release.